is the 73rd anniversary of the most unfortunate incident that took place at Babra in Charsadda. Before I say a few words on the incident and the sacrifices that were rendered by the Khudai Khizmatgars, let me give you an historical analysis that led to the Babra incident. You know, after the 1938 elections in the frontier province, Dr. Khan Sahib was having a majority in the assembly of that time. After the independence, when independence of both the countries was declared, then on the 22nd of August 1947, abruptly after the independence, the majority government of Dr. Khan Sahib was dissolved, and a minority government of Mr. Qayyum was installed in his place. The Dr. Khan Sahib's government was having some 30 seats in a representative assembly of 50 members and had an undisputed majority in the parliament. After that, Mr. Qayyum, who became the unconstitutional chief minister of the NWFP, he adopted various methods to just meet the Khudai Khizmatgars, and was specifically he was given the duty to crush the Khudai Khizmatgars and those people who were the followers of Badshah Khan. Beside that, a ordinance was passed on the basis of which the provincial government of NWFP was given the authority to arrest any person without giving him a say. These two incidents, they aroused a feeling of the nature that the Khudai Khizmatgars, after Badshah Khan was arrested, the Khudai Khizmatgars, they just gave a call that on the 12th of August 1948, they will just hold a rally at the Babra in the Charsadda. It so happened, and many people from the adjoining villages, from the rest of the districts, they came and they joined the rally. They were barehanded, they were non-violent, they were not provoking anything of the nature. And when they started their march towards Babra, Mr. Qayyum, he came down on them in one of the most unfortunate incident of the history, I would say. And he tried and he adopted such a gruesome method, and the Khudai Khizmatgar was mercilessly, they were killed. And when the firing took place for some 45 minutes. After that, even the women folk of the adjacent houses, they also came out with Quran on their head, that for God's sake, please stop the firing. But nobody cared. Mr. Qayyum was specifically deputed to just carry out this an incident against the Khudai Khizmatgars. After the 45 minutes of the way the Khudai Khizmatgars were treated, the incident is not less than that of Jallianwala Bagh of 1919, in which again hundreds of people were killed. In the incident at Babra, we have got an ample proof that some 600 Khudai Khizmatgars were killed, were massacred. It was a genocide against the Pashtuns, against the Khudai Khidmatgars, and against the left Badshah Khan follower. After that, What adds to this a sad incident is that nobody took the injured to the hospitals. Some of the injured were thrown into the river, and some of the injured were taken away by the police just to take away the evidence that would have speak at length against this and profligacy of the chief minister, so-called chief minister, Mr. Qayyum. And one of the most saddest event is that those Khudai Khizmatgars who one way or the other were in some hospitals, even the billings were sent to them of the treatment that was given to them in the hospitals. The Babra incident, to be very frank, is a genocide of the nature that cannot be overlooked. And another aspect of it that the dissolving of the majority assembly of Dr. Khan Sahib, it is something which was for the first, it started from the NWF assembly. And the most sad aspect of it is that the majority government of Dr. Sahib was dissolved in one of the most undemocratic, illegal, unconstitutional way, which in the long run of the play paved way for the rest of the dictators to follow this an example which has been carved by the so-called Muslim leagues of the time. In the Babra incident, let me frankly admit that Badshah Khan and the Khudai Khizmatgar were always the followers of non-violence. Never in the history of the country, never in the history of the Pakhtunkhwa, ever a Khudai Khizmatgar has adopted any violent measure for the furtherance of their demands. And this equality is specifically reserved for Badshah Khan and his followers, that they have initiated the philosophy of non-violence in this country and which has got no equal. People may just say that non-violence is the philosophy of somebody else, but the question is that non-violence philosophy is specifically attributed to Badshah Khan and the Khudai Khizmatgars. At times people try to just take that the non-violence was a philosophy that was invented by Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi and Badshah Khan were true friends. But historically speaking, Gandhi was also a follower of non-violence, but Badshah Khan equally was also a follower of non-violence. But the distinguishing feature is that Badshah Khan initiated the philosophy of non-violence in 1919 after the passing of the Roulette Act. And that was the first time that Badshah Khan was arrested for the first time in 1919. Then it is also again an historical fact that Badshah Khan and Mahatma Gandhi met for the first time in 1928 in the Lahore Convention of the All India Congress. Before that, both the giants of non-violence, they had got no contact whatsoever. So, if policy that was already followed by the rest of the Pashtuns on the initiation of Badshah Khan, then it was invented well ahead when Gandhi adopted the philosophy. And another distinguishing feature is that Pashtuns had a gun. Pashtun has the people to just show the strength on the basis of a gun. Then the rest of the Indians, they did not have a gun. And even if we just provide them the gun, they had got no men to just use the gun. So on these two bases, I say that the philosophy of non-violence was the invention of Badshah Khan, and it was followed by the Khudai Khizmatgars. I have seen many Khudai Khizmatgars of the time in my life, and I am a witness to it, that even when atrocities were being carried out against them, they never had any way repulsed it. They accepted it. They took it as a part of their faith. They took it as a part of their oath, which they have taken for the Badshah Khan. So, for the reason that the Babra incident is also a very important historical incident of the Khudai Khizmatgar and Badshah Khan. So I took it a duty that on this an occasion I may say a few words to show the people as to what was the incident and how the people carried out their long-standing oath. Thank you very much.